Fastest way any beginner can make $100 per day online. I'm gonna give you a basic blueprint in this video that has been proven time and time again. If you want to see how many people I've actually helped with this system, there'll be a link in the description. First link in the description, Six Figure Side Hustle. If you go on there, you will see how many people I've actually helped. And I'm going to show you a system that's proven to work based upon some logistics I found myself. Now, basically, before we get into the video, my name is Nima. I've been making money online for a long time now. 1 year ago, I moved to Dubai. At the moment, I live in Dubai. I used to work in Burger King, typical 9 to 5 fucking job. Hated it, man. Like, who wants to work a 9 to 5 job generally, bro? I just, you wake up and you hate what you do for 8 hours. There's something severely wrong in a life where at any time, any moment, your life can fucking end and you're going to waste it working for another man, doing something you hate every single day. That just didn't sit right with me. So started dropshipping, made 6 figures, bought my AMG Merc, started teaching other people how to Shopify dropship. Now I work with brands to build their personal brands, and I also help you guys make money with Shopify. So how to actually make $100 per day. So step number one is you need to build a website. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Now, making a website is much easier to do now because we have AI. So what you want to do is you want to head over to Shopify. Once you've signed up for Shopify, you will see on the left-hand side, themes section. Once you click on themes, you will see AI build me a store. This wasn't there 5 years ago when I started. Now, the AI built-in feature will literally build you a Shopify store for you. All you have to do is enter your niche and it will build you a professional brand within 2 minutes. So that's your website done. So you don't need to pay a coder anymore. You don't need to pay thousands of pounds for a developer. No, you just use the AI built-in feature. In 2 minutes, any single one of you can have a professional looking website. Now, if you want to work and get the full blueprint in detail, then I recommend you join Six Figure Side Hustle. First link in the description. Now, it's only 99 bucks. It's absolutely nothing. And I personally know it will change your life because if you go and have a look, I've actually had a lot of people. So I know it's not like a fluke system. It's not like luck. I've had a lot of people actually make like life-changing money using it. Anyway, now that you've got your website made, by the way, apologies. It's 40 degrees outside in Dubai. Every time I go outside and come inside is very cool with the AC. Outside is very hot. I've suddenly become very ill. So my apologies, bro. So step number 2 is the most important part. You need to find the product that actually sells. Most people, when they start Shopify dropshipping, they go wrong because they sell crap no one wants. So the way you find winning products, from my best experience, is to steal products. I believe this is why my 6 figure side hustle works well, because I tell my students, just go and find what someone else is selling and profiting from, steal that shit. The way you do that is you use AI. AI with a platform called Sell the Trend, which I'll leave down below, will show you all the products other dropshippers are selling, and it will show you how much they're making per month. And then you want to copy some of these products and import to your store, right? And then what you want to do is you want to set up some stupid, simple Facebook ads. You see, you could try and test random products like most other gurus online will tell you, but that's a waste of time because you're just relying on hope and luck. But if you find what other people are selling already, you have a much higher chance of making money. So you Sell the Trend to find what people are selling and go and sell it yourself. And then what you want to do is you want to send the traffic to your website. So how would you actually get traffic? The best way to get traffic is to set up some stupid, simple Facebook ads. Facebook ads is actually very simple. It's just a lot of people overcomplicate it. On Facebook, you create a page for your store. Whatever you've named your store, create a page for your store. Then what you want to do is you want to go over to Ads Manager. On Ads Manager, you have your campaign, your ad set, and your advert. Your campaign, all it is the objective of what you're trying to achieve, which is purchases. So you put purchases and you leave everything else as it is. Then I'm so ill, I can't even breathe. And then you go over to your ad set. Your ad set is simply who we're targeting. So we want to keep everything broad. The reason why we keep things broad is because Facebook knows who's likely to buy. So if you give them a big enough audience, they will find you buyers instead of trying to niche down. Keep your ages 18 to 65. For the countries, pick the big Western countries that have money to spend: Australia, UK, Canada, New Zealand, United States. For your interest, one broad interest. So if you have a women's beauty product, put women's beauty. men's health, put men's health, fitness, put fitness, gym, put gym, put it really broad, give millions of audience, because that way Facebook is likely to find who's going to take the bait, right? Because then they have a huge audience to go out there and find you buyers. Plus it makes it easier to scale. That's what you do for the ad set. Now for your advert, all you do is you simply go back to sell the trend, you go back to the product you're about to launch, and you take the video ad from your competitor. That's it. That's what I tell my students to do inside Six Figure Side Hustle, first link in the description. Like I said, if you want this in video form where I explain to you A to Z how to set this up on my laptop, so by the end of this evening you'll be ready to go to make some money, I promise you, if you join, you'll make some money. I know that, you know. And it's not like these other gurus that charge 5 grand. It's fucking crazy. I've put it together. It's 99 bucks. It's cheaper than what you spend on the weekend on alcohol. So if 99 bucks is too much for you, then there's no hope for you. So now you've got your Facebook ads. So you get a video ad from your competitor on Sell the Trend. Now, sometimes your competitor, you won't be able to download the ad. It'll be too branded. You won't be able to take it. So what I advise my Six Figure Side Hustle students to do is basically use Sell the Trend to create an AI built-in video. You know, but you don't even have to use Sell the Trend. There are many platforms that if you just import the pictures from your supplier on Sell the Trend, it will make a video for you. And then you upload that video on your Facebook ad. You put your primary text. The primary text is like, hey, 50% off, buy now. But the primary text you want to copy from the video ad from your competitor, because that way you know that primary text is proven to convert, you know, because the primary text is very important. And then the call to action, you put a shop now. So you know when you see a Facebook ad, it has the primary text, a link to buy the video, then underneath it says like shop now, learn more. Call to action, shop now. And you launch it at $20 budget for 3 days. If after 3 days you've made no sales, it's dead, turn it off, leave it. If after 3 days you've made a sale or so, you then let it run for another 3 days. The reason why you let it run for another 3 days and you don't scale is because one sale could be fluke, it could be luck, it doesn't mean shit, right? You let it run for another 3 days. If in the second half of the 3 days you made sales, then what you do is you start increasing your budget by 20% every 3 days. You don't follow what other people tell you to do, like duplicate the ad set, because if you duplicate the ad set, then you've got 2 fucking competitors competing each other. You've made the same ad, you've duplicated it, and now they're going at each other. So terrible advice. You just take one ad set and you increase the budget by 20% every 3 days. The reason why you do a small increase is because Facebook has said themselves, they'd rather you have a small increase, right, than a huge jump in budget, because a huge jump in budget will affect your optimization, which is usually why you'll see an ad set be making you sales, right? Like I've had students before and their ad set was making sales and they thought, oh, if I throw more money at the ad set, I'll make more money. The next day, the fucking ad set went dead. And I said to him, why didn't you tell me you was about to do this? Because I'd have told you not to do it. Because you've just ruined the optimization. You see, Facebook's always learning. So any massive change, it has to start the learning process again. So it's better to have small increases in your budget, right? And then all you need to do really to make $100 a day is find one product that profits you $50 and aim to make 2 sales per day. And it really is not that difficult. You know, it's not that hard. You people work 8 hours a day for a fucking boss. If you dedicate 2 hours before dinner, after dinner, on your laptop to set up some stupid, simple Facebook ads, you'll make some cash. Okay? So if you want the full blueprint, like I said, first link in the description. I would recommend you actually go and see how many people have tried this system. Anyway, and then what you do is you start to scale if in the second half of the 3 days you made a second sale. And then, like I said, you scale up by increasing your budget by 20% every 3 days. That's one way of scaling. The other way of scaling is by adding upsells, because you're going to have people buy your stuff anyway. So you might as well try to get more money per person by introducing upsells. Not everybody's going to take the upsells, but some people will. And the ones who will, that's more cash in your pocket, because by not having an upsell, you're leaving money on the table, because some people would take it. And an upsell is all profit on your behalf. And then what you do is, as soon as that product goes flat, you get another one in the pipeline. But while your main product is making you money, you need to have others in the pipeline, because no product lasts forever. Some products have lasted me a week, some fucking 2 days, some a month. You don't know. You can't rely on just one product. You have to have others in the pipeline ready to go in case your main one goes dead. And that's the game. Even if you do this on your own for free right now, you'll make some sales. I've had people who just watch my YouTube videos and make money. I speak to a lot of people, man. It's just a lot of people are just lazy. Even this video, you know, they can't even watch to the end. If you've watched until now, you've got what it takes. If you've watched until now, you've got what it takes. If you've watched until now, I want you to go get the full blueprint, 6 Figure Side Hustle, and actually start and give me a testimonial. Okay? It's been your boy, Neiman the Machine. See you guys in my next video. By the way, I apologize if I spoke quickly. It's because I feel like I can't breathe right now. Yeah. And I'm very fucking ill. Very, like, my voice keeps changing. I don't know if you can tell. So yeah, apologies for that, but I needed to bang out this video for you guys. So yeah, it's been your boy Nima. I'm gonna love you and leave you. See you guys in my next video.